let's get into your message. It's a very beautiful download. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So let's bless this message. Anything that is not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors, only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. All right, you guys, grab whatever you be snacking on. Grab whatever you be sipping on. Grab whatever you be smoking on. Because I'm going in. If you guys are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader, your spiritual advisor. I'm your fairy godmother. I'm the original gangster of what I do. And I'm here to uplift the collective in my own special way. So thank you guys for letting me be a part of your path. I'm so grateful. And yeah, I got some charms pulled out for you guys. And if you guys are ADHD like me, you can tune into those while there's other stuff going on, okay? If you have earbuds in, if you are driving, okay, I move the bell further away from the mic, but if you have earbuds in or you're driving or you're just somewhere quiet, turn it down just a little bit, okay? Okay, let's clear the vibe. All right, so what I got for you guys today is juicy. Not juicy as in tea, but juicy as in these are the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your tears, the fruits of the grit that you've been going through. And it's kind of like when you cut sugar out and then you start eating fruit more, and it's like that type of sugar. It's juicy like that. That is what you guys have coming in. So there is the most iconic shift that you guys are going through. And it's an iconic breakthrough. It's an iconic elevation. Affirm it below. This is my iconic elevation, breakthrough, all of the things. And you guys got people straight hypnotized by your light. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Don't get confused. Don't bump your head now, bestie. People are hypnotized by your light. And everything else that you do is just extra. That's why it's an iconic elevation. Every time you guys go through some dirt, every time you guys go through some grime, every time you guys go through it, there is an iconic elevation coming at the other end of it. Because you will not go through a tower in vain. You will not go through an upheaval in vain. So I'm so happy for you guys because you really count your blessings out of a really bad moment. And I tell you guys all the time that you guys take lemons, rotten ones. You're like, oh, this is what I was handed. Thank you. And you turn it into a legacy. So people are really drawn to your light. People are really hypnotized by this. And then you being attractive, you being a trendsetter, you being a pioneer, the original gangster of everything that you do, you always being on your comeback tour, you're a straight savage, and people just don't know what to do with it. They just watch. They're like, then you guys have the trolls, the haters, the Decepticons that are really upset with you, and you just really can't be bothered. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're like, oh yeah, they're mad. Well, I'm out here living my best life because I've been through hell. I deserve this moment. I deserve this happiness. And that is just so unfortunate for them. They're going to have to get over it on their own time, on their own side of the street. I cannot be bothered. So you guys are finally getting over this pedestal and these people that were not seeing your value. You're finally getting over these people that were not seeing your worth. And you are moving towards the next stage. Okay, so affirm it below. I'm ready for the next stage. Bring on that entree. Bring me the next stage because all this other stuff that you guys have been going through has not been fun. Okay, it has not been fun. So affirm it below. I am counting my blessings. This is my iconic elevation. I got people hypnotized by my light. The end. Welcome everyone into this live stream. Okay, so I wanted to get a little bit of the grit of the toil and labor that you guys have been overcoming. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are extremely gifted, but when certain things are not in order, you do not feel gifted. Okay? When certain things are not in order, you don't feel great about it. When certain things are not in their place, it will leave you frazzled. Okay, you guys have had a lot of surprises over the course of the last week, surprises that you don't really appreciate, and you guys are gearing up for greatness. I've been telling you guys that for a week. You guys are gearing up for greatness. Your house, your home could have been turned upside down recently. Something that has to do with your stability was turned upside down. And now you guys are rectifying and turning the car around. You're changing the circumstances and you're seeing, like, okay, yeah, I knew this was going to be a blessing in disguise. I just didn't know quite how it was going to unfold. Either way, however it's unfolding for you, you're just seeing that you got it, that you're going to figure it out by any means necessary. Okay? Whatever the outcome is, you just know it's like fortune favors the bold, the brave. That's you guys. You're like, I always come out on top. Everything always works out for me. And this is kind of up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, but I'm going to figure it out. Your power is electric. It is magnetic. It draws a lot of people in. And then the fact that they're hypnotized by your eyes, your talent, your gifts, your stamina, your resilience, the things that you've conquered, the layers to your clever, okay? There are a lot of layers to you, there are a lot of levels to you, and people are just starting to see that. So, there could have been a lot of insubordinate people in your life. Okay, people that did not see your value, people that did not see your worth, or this could have been you and yourself. You guys could be in your sobriety, or there could have been something that you felt like had a hold on you. There could have been something where you felt like it had a muzzle on your life. You have let go of that, whether it was a relationship, a substance, drinking, hanging out with certain people, a toxic work environment, just whatever was toxic. There was something really big where you're like, I can't see straight when this is in my life. You're like, I can't. So, whatever was distorting your view, whatever you were overindulging in, you are really getting a handle on if you have not already. And if you already have a handle on it, you're like, I'm really glad that I did that because look at how I'm glowing. Look at how I'm shining because I decided to let this person go, to let this thing go. And now you guys are feeling lighter and lighter and lighter. And you're remembering that same thing that you did, that same thing that you let go of. You're like, okay, well, I let go of them and I let go of that. And that's what I got to do here. Except it's about control. You guys are releasing control on like what the outcome is going to be. You're like, whatever it is, it's going to be. But I know that I'm going to land on my feet no matter what. Okay? Because in other circumstances or other tower moments where things were going awry and things were going bad, you didn't have as much control. Either because of money or a job or a lack thereof, you didn't have those same resources. So now you're kind of looking at it like, okay, these are all surprises that I didn't want to deal with, but I'm still better off than I was. I am still going to have more resources than I ever did in the last upheaval that I dealt with, or the last time I really had to let go of people that were toxic and finessing me, or some type of self sabotage that you guys were going through. You guys have been through a lot of Three of Swords. You guys have been through a lot of painful endings. You guys have been through a lot of setbacks. You guys have been through a lot of heartbreak. You guys could have lost a lot of loved ones. There are certain things or people that have brought a lot of pain into your life. And now anyone around you that wants to bring that in or even a preview of that, you're like, you need to back up. You don't care if it's a sibling, you don't care if it's a peer, you're like, yeah, you need to take that somewhere else. So another thing that I wanted to tell you guys about is you're really surprising people. Okay, there were some people that, no, how do I say this? There are people in general that feel like if they latch on to you, if they support you, if they are your friend, that they will also be elevated to the top of their game. And some of the towers that they've been going through, they won't go through as many if they can be taken under your wing. So people are really drawn to you right now, near and far, because they're kind of like, oh my gosh, I learned patience from Collective. I learned authenticity from Collective. I learned how to stand up to the person I was dating from Collective. So whatever they were learning from you, they're seeing how much their life improved. So affirm it below. I improve the lives of others. You are improving the lives of others, and that's something you're really going to be realizing the next 72 hours. Okay, there's going to be people thanking you, like, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me when no one when everyone else walked away. Okay, you guys have people that are literal underdogs in your life. And you could be thinking, oh, I just gave them a little bit of advice. I just don't gatekeep. I was just being myself. Da 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 da. But this meant so much to these people because it unlocked things for them. Okay? It unlocked promotions for them. It unlocked freedom. It unlocked stability. It unlocked a pay raise. It unlocked connections. And so, what you're going to be realizing is that the way that you used to worry, you don't really worry like that anymore. And this is something that you're working on, but you are really good at teaching this to other people. Okay? You are really good at teaching people how to be calm, how to deal with anxiety, or your tricks that you use to deal with certain things. And I'm seeing that people around you are extremely grateful for your advice. They're extremely grateful for your light because it's soothing and it helps them and it gets them off of this roundabout. Okay? There are people in and around you that are like, oh my gosh, I was on this constant hamster wheel of talking to the wrong people, drinking with the wrong people, partying with the wrong people, getting high with the wrong people. And they're like, oh my gosh, Collective made it look cool to be sober. Oh my gosh, Collective made it cool to work out. Whatever you guys do, you guys make it look cool. Okay? I don't care if you're bringing back a style, if you're bringing back an aesthetic. I don't care if you guys are just doing your own little woo woo thing in your own world. People are like, I like that. And I want to try to do that as well. You guys teach people to be themselves. You guys teach people that talk is cheap. And people really admire they really admire what you've been through. They admire your, what is the word? Experience. Okay? You guys could be thinking sometimes like, oh, did I really have to go through all of that? Yes. Yes, you did. There are a lot of things that you had to go through because look at what it's teaching the people around you. You guys are waking people up. That's why they are hypnotized. That's why they are magnetized to your light. In the past, you guys worried a lot. You guys could go down a rabbit hole real quick. You could go from 100 to 0 real quick, from real happy to really upset. And so, something that you guys have been working on is not being repetitive in anything negative. And you guys have dealt with a lot of betrayal, a lot of people that have been poisonous and venomous. You know what I mean? In your life or of low vibration, you guys have had to deal with a lot of unexpected attacks. So, something that I'm getting for you is I got the bullet charm twice. So I was hearing that song, Bulletproof. You guys know the words. And that could be somebody's favorite song here. It just shows that people can't control you. They can't F with you like how they thought they could. I also have the cowboy hat. This is not your guys' first rodeo. Okay? This is not your first iconic elevation. We have the butterfly. This is your transformation, and you guys transform. I don't know, like you guys have a lot of people that like watching you transform. So you guys could be on social media. I don't know. You guys are just spicing it up. I also have the magician. So your resources are shifting. Okay, maybe you guys thought, oh no, this is all going to fall apart. I just know it's just hanging on by a thread. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. And something is going to ignite within you again, just when you're thinking, like, okay, well, this must be it. This just must be it. It's going to shift. It's going to change. I just keep getting, just as you've been getting negative surprises, you're getting a positive surprise. Okay? Just as you've been getting negative surprises, you are getting positive news and happy outcomes instead of it being bad. Okay? You guys are used to things going bad. You guys could also be going on a stay vacation. I got that really strongly. So, say you guys do not like traveling. Okay, I know some of my besties here do not like to travel. They do not like to be going places, whatever, what have you. And if that is you, you guys could be planning a staycation because you don't want to go that far. You don't want to get on a plane. You don't want to miss too much work because you guys are getting a lot of momentum. I'm getting a lot about what you're gearing up for. I'm getting a lot about momentum, and I have the chariot. I've got gears, wheels, and the chariot. So you guys are switching gears. Affirm it below. I am switching gears. This is not my first rodeo. Okay. You guys are just getting ready to turn it all around. I'm getting that if you guys are going to go on an actual vacation, that you guys could be going somewhere tropical because I have flamingos. I have sharks. I have duckies. What else did I get? I got rabbits, butterflies, flowers. I'm also getting that your guys' favorite movie could be The Godfather. Okay, if it is, let me know down below. People are also, just as they're watching and hypnotized by your light, they're also a little intimidated. Okay, there are people that know that you have all of this light and they're like, oh my gosh, they're so this, they're so that, they're so this. But at the same time, they're a little scared of you. Okay, I have this charm here and I don't get it often, but when I do, it's the horse's head. If you guys have seen The Godfather, if you know, you know. And it's kind of like you could be that person to put a horse's head in somebody's bed. This is the type of vibe that you give off that, yeah, I'm of love and light, but I'm also a little bit crazy. Okay, because when you guys give your love, you give it until the wheels fall off. So when people betray you, they should duck. Okay, when people betray you, they should duck. You guys have gotten rid of a lot of people that have put you on a roundabout, people that have done the gaslighting, the love bombing, and the discarding, eating you like a bag of chips, like, oh my gosh, collective is so addictive, and then just discarding you. You guys have you guys are off this roundabout. You guys are in touch with reality. You guys are more grounded now. And you guys have broken free from just being rebellious and seeing what you really need in your life. I got the cowboy boots. So these boots are made for walking. They're also made for stomping. There's a lot that you are unlocking because you are independent. You are more independent now than you have ever been. You guys could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, but you do not have to be. It's just for extra confirmation. I'm also getting that you're going to have more fun trying things out. You might have in the past been like, if I'm going to try this and put my all and it doesn't work out, I'm going to be really pissed. Okay. And now you guys are more open minded to, you know what? It's going to be a great experience. I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to go with it. And you believe in yourself that you are responsible enough to know when to walk away. Okay, you guys are finding yourself right now, and your inner child is gleaming. And this is why people are so like, oh my gosh, what is that? You are like this juice box that people cannot put down. Okay, and that's why I said, like, your message is juicy. You are this fruit that people can't put down. So before it used to be these chips. Okay, people were like, "Oh my gosh, give me those chips. It's so salty. It's so this." And then they would just throw the bag away and then they would feel all this guilt and then they would project all of that onto you. And now just people can't get enough of you because you're healthy and you're good for them. We have Jack and Diane. In this deck, this is like a three of swords. Okay, you guys have gone through a lot of interference, a lot of sorrow, a lot of mourning, a lot of hopelessness, and people that have constantly let you down and left you in utter devastation. It is time for your W. It is time for your win. Okay? And some of the people that could have broken your heart, I'm getting that they could be Gemini. No. Yeah, Gemini or Aquarius. Okay? So just extra confirmation for whoever needs it. You guys had people tell you that you were materialistic. You guys had people tell you that you were selfish, that you only care about money, that you only use people for money. And you're like, wait, what? You guys, whoever I'm speaking to, you are one of the most generous people that I've ever met, or that I've ever read for, I should say. I channel your guys' energy a lot. You guys are really generous, but you've learned to try to you've learned to kind of pull back the reins on just giving to whoever. Because maybe before you were doing it out of guilt, and now you're like, no, I deserve to have this. I worked really hard for it. And people in the past could have really given you a hard time, like, oh, you're just here for this, or you're just here for that. And you're like, I'm actually not. I secure my own bag daily. Affirm it below. I secure my own bag daily. The end. Okay, so people could have been like, oh, they're such a gold digger. Oh, they're only here for that. Oh, they're so fraudulent. They're so fake. They're so plastic. They're so this. And it's like, you are all natural. Okay? Or this is what you be telling people. It's not really any of their business. So comment down below. I am all natural. This is my iconic elevation. Thank you, Anya So Real, for being a member of 6 months. This is the bird cage that people used to put you in, and you really believed some of these people or trusted some of these people. That's why I tell you guys, trust is a priceless currency. And it took you guys a long time to realize, oh, this bird cage is a little bit open. I can kind of just fly out. I don't have to really stay in here. You guys had people that liked being possessive of you because of your light. They were always trying to dim it. Like, oh no, I don't want you doing this. I don't want you wearing that. I don't want you going here. I don't want you talking to so and so. And because you guys could have been really down on yourself, you could have felt like this is the relationship that I deserve. Obviously, I shine too bright and I piss people off. So I just need to stay in this bird cage and then nobody will really be that mad at me. You guys have been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You are over that and you're not never going back. You are not never going back. We have ghosted. You guys could have dealt with people that disappeared on you, stood you up, just straight disappeared. You guys see that whatever that was, it's been over, it's going to be over, and you're not going to do the step and repeat of dealing with anybody that's going to treat you like that ever again. You're like, it sucks I didn't get closure. It sucks that they just disappeared, but they don't deserve me. And trust, they're going to come back around for this iconic elevation. And if they're not coming back around or making themselves known, they are watching. Okay, they are watching. You guys have a lot of people stalking you, lurking, acting like they're not stalking you. So we have someone that's stalking your social media by any means possible, often checking up on you, keeping tabs, and watching you. They don't want you to know that they're doing that. Okay? They don't want you to know that they're doing that. They just couldn't believe that you dusted yourself off. You guys are the fool. You guys always land on your feet. And now that you are realizing, like, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, affirm it below. I know who I am and I know what I stand for. You have all of these worker bees around you. Okay, these are all of the people that are like, oh my gosh, like, I want to be around collective, because when I'm around them, like, my life goes better. When I'm around them, like, I feel good. I feel like I'm motivated. I feel like I'm moving forward. You are learning how to live in the moment. We have live, love, laugh, and then trust. You guys are learning how to live more. You're learning how to laugh more. You are learning how to trust more. And just as you're getting like these gears moving and these gears going and you're unlocking things, it's literally like, this is the picture that I'm seeing. The gears are in motion, and then all of a sudden they like start squeaking and you're like, where's the WD-40? And you're like, let me put the music on, and you have like something spicy cooking. You have all of these things moving. And then there's somebody that wants to interrupt it. There's somebody that wants to throw a wrench in it, throw something poisonous at it. And you're like, this is my breakthrough. Please excuse yourself. Okay? This is my breakthrough. Please excuse yourself. This is my W. I passed this test. Okay, this is my W. Then we have twin sister. You are going to be seeing a lot of this. And this is why you guys elevate so much. It's one of the reasons why God or the divine has you elevate so much, because people are always trying to figure out how to ride your wave while insulting you. So you guys switch up your style, or you switch up the way that you speak, or your verbiage, or you switch up your mannerisms or your creativity. If you guys were feeling like you were at this creative block, that is being undone. Okay, because I've got the gear and I've got the wrench. So everything is going to be moving according to plan. But as that's happening, there are people trying to figure out, well, I want to work like them, have ideas like them, dress like them, act like them, talk like them, without even speaking to them or acknowledging their presence. And so right now, you guys, people are getting called to the carpet. Your copycats are getting called out. Okay, you are going through another iconic shift and breakthrough. And there are a couple, I don't know if there's several, but I'm getting that at least on social media, you guys have at least 2 to 3 people minimum that are people copying what you're doing or what you bring to the table. And so others that are watching them, viewing them, or following them are kind of like, that's like so and so. You guys have dealt with a lot of projecting. Okay, so right now, if you guys are just joining, I'm going over a lot of the things that you guys have overcome. You guys used to take the projections as your own. You're like, oh, this is mine. Great, awesome. You guys dealt with people that were controlling. And you're like, I'm not going to let people blame me for everything. I'm not going to be everybody's freaking blinking scapegoat. I am not going to constantly be helping and tending to everyone's freaking needs. I'm over it. You guys are over the distorted feminine energy. This is something that you guys deal with a lot. Okay? Those that try to act a certain way, but in all realness, they really don't want smoke with you. Okay? They're hypersensitive. They dish it. They can't take it for 2 seconds. They're too receptive, and they're always waiting for things to happen. You guys have a lot of people on the edge of their seat, but especially the distorted feminines. We have a fan. You guys have dealt with a lot of people in the past and currently that cannot keep their name out of their mouth. And these are the people that don't even know you. Okay, these are the people that don't even know you. They're obsessed with your whole life. And you're like, I don't even know their name, okay? Or you don't even know their real name or what they really look like. You guys have dealt with a lot of false people. So there are false people coming up onto your social media, false people coming up into your workplace that aren't really showing who they really are. You just know that they're fake and there's something weird about them. So you're like, just stay over there. You guys appreciate all of the toil and labor. You guys don't just forget the things that you've been through, and that's why you're really grounded. You guys use all of those experiences to show people, this is my stamina, this is my step and repeat, this is my iconic elevation, this is my breakthrough all day, every day. And you guys have really matured. Okay? We have family. You guys could have had a lot of setbacks just from family alone. These people are also being put in the hot seat. These people are also being called to the carpet for stealing from you, for smearing your name, for continuously gossiping about you, okay? Always disclosing information about you, always embellishing stories about you, trying to make the rumors even more salacious. This is what some of your family members do. So you guys could have cut off all communication. And then when you do that, they're like, oh, they're so sassy. They're so ignorant. They're so arrogant. They're so smug. And you're like, I'm not. The clapback is real. I'm standing up for myself. If you don't like that, I don't really care. So the gloves are off. Whoever I'm speaking to, the gloves are off. You're like, I'm not going to be your doormat. I am fighting back. I hear your comeback. I hear your diss. I hear your clapback. But I'm a savage, so I'm not really concerned. Okay, you just know how to maneuver better, and you know how to cut people off. You guys want peace by any means necessary, because not only are you the star, but you have a big responsibility to a collective or to a community or to a large group of people. So yeah, angel numbers I got for you guys. We have 1144. Okay, I'm just going to go through 2 of them and then I'll go through the other 2 later. We have 1144, high vibes. This is what people are addicted to. They're hypnotized by this. They're like, there's something special about them. So I'm hearing like chosen, earth angel. We have 111. Let me know if these are angel numbers that you guys have been seeing. We have intuition. You guys have been learning a lot about moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, unconditional love, how you take action, and self-realization. I don't think you guys realize how much of this you teach to other people. They're kind of blown away like, well, dang, I never thought about it like that. Or dang, I never thought I could just do it like that. You guys have people up out of their seats because they are starting to see the fruits of those labors that you have showed them. Whatever you've been teaching people, bestie, they are stunned. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to see the reward of that. I'm starting to see the benefit of that. I'm starting to see why they do that or why they act like that or why they protect themselves like that. People might think that they're crazy, but that ish works. So people are really drawn to you because they're like, oh my gosh, Susie was listening to Collective and now her life is awesome. Do you know what I mean? You guys are that self-help book. You are the walking, talking, wish fulfilled. You are the walking, talking self-help book. You are the galactic truth serum for the soul. Okay, we got chicken noodle soup for the soul, and then we have galactic truth serum. Thank you guys for your donations. We have the time to implement long cherished ideas. They're ideas that you guys have kept in a vault. Okay, bestie, you've been keeping these ideas in a vault and you're like, oh, I don't know if that's going to look good on me, or I don't know if I should try that, or I don't know if I should travel there. I don't know if I should put that music out or if I should take those lessons. It's time for you to implement those things because this is all a part of your iconic elevation. And I don't think you realize how well received it's going to be. So I have Pocahontas. Okay. I have somebody here is trying new things with food. It's going to be working out for them. I have clothes here. You guys are going to be changing the clothes that you wear, the shoes that you wear. It's just, this is a different transformation than one you would normally have. I don't know why in particular. I just feel like a lot of it has to do with how bad this last month was. Your patience has paid off. Then we have high vibes. So in the last couple of weeks, you guys have been figuring out a lot about divine intervention. What prosperity means to you. What is a big venture? Like there are risks, certain like things that you would never do. You'd be like, oh yeah, that would be cool to do. It'd be cool to invest in that. It'd be cool to buy that. But I'm not never going to do that. Today is a new day because today is the day, whoever I'm speaking to, where you're like, I would buy that. I would invest in that. I would do that because your higher self and you are believing that it can all take place. Okay? So say you wouldn't buy a luxury car or you wouldn't make a somewhat risky investment. Today is the day. I don't know if you're heavy in your masculine or what, bestie, but today is the day where you're like, I would consider that. Fortune favors the bold. Whatever big venture it is, you're like, I would consider that because I deserve that. And I love that you guys are speaking to yourself like that. Like, fuck yeah, I deserve that. You're like, oh, let me, I don't need that nice of a car. I have the Chariot here and I have a lot about driving and wheels. Somebody here is getting a new set of wheels. So if you guys were like, oh, I just need to, dim it down. I need to come in humble. Today's the first day you're going to be considering something expensive for yourself. And I'm getting that you guys deserve it. You guys deserve something nice. I got ballin'. See this car? Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this. This is confirmation for somebody that's been thinking about buying a new car within the next couple of months or next couple of weeks. This is your confirmation to reach for what you want. A lot of you guys are awakening to the fact that you are pretty good and confident at the law of attraction. And so, whatever you're driving right now, you guys already be acting as if it's a Porsche. You already be acting as if it's that Mercedes or that BMW that you've been wanting, that truck that you've been eyeing, whatever it is. You guys are awakening to the fact, okay, here's you, bestie. Okay, deceased, like, I don't know. And then here's your higher self, like, I think we can. We just might. Okay, bitch, I might be. People are getting caught red handed all around you doing weird things. So just remember in the back of your mind, like, the things are moving in your favor right now. Okay? And a lot of the fuckery has been moved out of the way. Okay? A lot of the people that might normally stop you and say, oh, I wouldn't buy that if I were you. You're so bougie. You're so this. You're so that. You're like, I don't care. I want that for me. I want it for me. Okay? It's not for you. It's for me. So if you, bestie, are the type that's like, I want to act as if I'm already driving that, it's time for you to have that and it actually be what you've been dreaming and fantasizing that it is. Fated events are taking place. If it is fated that you get this car of your dreams or that you go on this trip of your dreams, because I also have the airplane here, it will be unlocked for you. Whatever you desire, whatever your heart itches for, that will be unlocked for you. So thank God or thank the divine, the creator, or the universe for what you know you'll have. Like, I know I'm going to have that Ferrari one day. I know. Oh, I know that I'm going to drive that Porsche one day. Oh, I know. Whatever it is for you, is it a house with a pool? Is it a car? Is it being able to afford daycare? Is it being able to, like, what is it for you guys? Because you will be liberated. You've been acting as if it is already yours. You are the walking wish fulfilled. You guys are seeing the value of your purpose. That's a beautiful affirmation. I see the value in my purpose. I see why it's important. You're like, I'm not going to talk myself out of things I've been wanting. I'm not going to talk myself out of things I deserve. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to be scared. I deserve those things. And I said what I said when I said it. Love or other happiness is around the corner. It is lurking. Okay, so from that below, love and happiness is lurking around the corner. And bestie, it will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. Like, you know when you want to like burst into happy tears, like because you're just going to get something that you've really, really been wanting? I shared a video with you guys a really long time ago, really, really long time ago. Well, it was probably like a year ago. When I had put like a little montage of my life in a short, okay? And it was like stuff from my past. And I shared a clip with you guys of me ringing a bell in a dealership. And that was a really big deal to me at the time because I had to pay off so many debts to society from being in and out of jail. I had to pay so many debts in period, like in general. And when I finally got to ring that bell at the dealership and have my own car, not a car that was my ex's, not a car that was in both of our names, not a car that was just theirs and I could sometimes borrow. It was a big deal to me at the time because it just showed me you are sober, you are in your sobriety strong, you are buying this on your own, you did this. And ringing that bell felt really good, really good. So I feel like it's just you guys having those happy tears of ringing that bell in the dealership of like, this is my ride. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I deserve this. You deserve that new car smell, bestie. You deserve that. And maybe some of you guys have been thinking like, oh, I've been driving this and that's fine because maybe when you last bought something for yourself, you dimmed it down. And I mean a big purchase. Maybe it was something expensive that you bought or even a car. And you're realizing you kind of lowballed yourself. You're realizing that, okay? Because who you were 5 years ago or 8 years ago or 3 years ago when you purchased whatever this is, you were a different person. You were just trying to get by or you were just trying to do whatever. You know what I mean? And now you're seeing like it's time to elevate again. Let's kick it up a notch, okay? From that below. Let's kick it up a notch. You're like, yeah, that car was great and it got me around, but I think I'm ready for what I really want, what I really want to drive, what I really want to have, what I've really been dreaming about, what I've really been manifesting. Because you guys see yourself as that guru. You are starting to see yourself as this main character. Like, I've been playing this part for so long, but now I want to have all of the things that like coincide, like working towards getting a house, working towards starting a family, or working towards getting married, or whatever you're working towards, or even if it's a car. This is part of your destiny. You are not just going to flatline, okay? So say I just got that car and this was years ago, but say I got that car and I'm like, "Oh, that I just deserve that and that's all I deserve and I never wanted to level up again." You deserve the upgrades. You don't have to ever settle. You understand what I'm saying? You don't ever have to settle. Now, each and every one of you have different core values. So if your core values are this car is paid off, I'm good, then that's different. But for a lot of you guys, it's just about the metaphor of seeing that you don't have to settle. You can trade in, you can upgrade. And I feel like for you guys, it really puts a bow on you knowing that you deserve these things. And so it's like every time you get into that car or every time you step into that home, you're just going to know, like, I did this because I freaking deserve it. It's going to be a really big reminder of the life that you deserve. And it's only going to motivate you to always get it up out of the mud. It is always going to motivate you to keep going. Keep creating multiple streams of income, residual income, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. So if you get a house, and you got a mortgage and you got property taxes and whatever, you're not going to be like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to stop working now." You're going to be like, "No, I got to work even harder." This isn't like, "Oh, I got this Ferrari now and this Lambo and I'm just going to chill now." No, you're going to work even harder because maybe you want 3 Lambos, maybe you want 3 Ferraris, maybe you want a 10-car garage. You guys are meeting people that are part of your soul contract, part of your prosperity, part of your fated events. This is all because you guys have been shifting your reality in your daily routines. You've been envisioning this in the morning like, "No, that is mine. Yeah, I'm going to have a private jet. Yeah, I'm going to have this car. It's going to smell like this. It's going to feel like this. It's going to look like this when I sign on the dotted line." You deserve those happy tears. Then we have purpose. You are seeing how important your purpose is. You mean it. Like before you're like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm important." You're like, "No, damn it, I am important." The end. You deserve to have abundance. You deserve that. You deserve to have material abundance, material wealth, financial stability, and security. If you want a designer bag, bestie, you deserve that. If you want to ride on a private jet one time, bestie, you deserve that. You are manifesting these things into your current reality. Some of you guys could be a water sign. You guys could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But you don't have to be, because I know I have a lot of Leos and Geminis. What else? And Capricorns that watch. But just get it where you fit in. Then we have Heartbreaker. You're just going to be knowing this. Oh, I am hypnotizing those with my giggle, with my laugh, with my smile, with my love, with my encouragement. Before, you maybe wanted to snap people's heart in two because of how they hurt you. And it was kind of this vendetta, they hurt me and I want to have the upper hand. I want to be the one with the leverage. Now, as you guys are breaking hearts, you're like, I just want to encourage people. I want them to see like how important it is to love yourself and to be the most authentic version of yourself. We have great fortune. Bestie, you are not destined to have crumbs. You are supposed to be on jets. You are supposed to be helping the world, traveling the world, if that's what you want. Because I'm getting a lot of you guys are humanitarians, or you're just something with your purpose involves traveling. It has a lot to do with that and getting on a plane. You are the magician. So you're not supposed to just have crumbs, living in a life of poverty, living in a life of scarcity. You are destined to have a luxurious lifestyle, wanting and having the most expensive things if that's what you want, or being able to help people with what you've earned. Whatever that is, you guys are going to see more of this sudden wealth because you're just moving more effortlessly. You are really living in the moment. You just keep hearing the cha-ching, cha-ching. You deserve that. You deserve this expansion. You deserve to be the most iconic influencer. You deserve to be this trendsetter. Okay? You're just getting a lot of confidence right now, and I'm excited for you guys. Okay, it's been a rough month. It's been a very, very rough month, and you guys are no longer going to apologize for what you want. You're like, yeah, I mean, I was gonna buy this stuff over here, but then, I kind of wanted this. Sometimes when we buy nicer things, not always, okay, not always, but sometimes when we really invest in something, it can last even longer. So maybe you're like, yeah, I don't want to buy this expensive swimsuit because it's expensive, but it will last even longer. You are just going to be investing differently for longevity. Okay. So, like, some of you guys could want a nicer car, but you don't want to maybe get a Mercedes or a BMW because then it has to what? It has to always, always go to the dealership to get worked on, whether it's an oil change or whatever. So, yeah, you want to have luxury, but you also want to be practical. You don't want to be hassled. You don't want to be bamboozled. And you also don't want to be, what is the word? You don't want your life interrupted all the time with whatever. And I love that about you guys. It's what makes you grounded. You're like, yeah, I want nice things, but I would like those nice things to be paid off. You're just really smart, bestie. Some of you guys could be thinking about investing in others financially. Some of you guys could be thinking about investing in real estate. Whatever ideas you have, they are going to have you reach the stars. You are destined to reach the stars with your ideas. So I definitely recommend like getting a journal, writing down your ideas, and something that's really fun to do. I can't pull it out right now because I've got decks on top of it. But you guys know my big binder notebook that I have. You guys can get a notebook like that where you can like tighten it with the little band that goes on it, and you can make it like your fairy tale book. You can put pictures on it. Okay, like I nail it all the time. Every time I nail things the first time. You guys could put pictures of influencers. This could be your fairy tale book. So kind of like a vision board, but your vision book. And you can turn the page and be like, yeah, I got that. I got that vacation. I got that raise. And you just keep turning the page. I really think that for some of you guys that are really private about what you're manifesting, I feel like that's a really cool way to manifest for yourself. Okay, so I talk about that sometimes on members only, where you guys can manifest using this fairy tale book. And then on members only, I've shared videos with you guys about other content creators that have made these like vision fairy tale books for manifestation. Okay, so you guys could be putting palm trees, beaches, private jets, the cars that you want, the investments that you want, the classes that you want to take. You guys are going to be seeing why you were given the microphone. Okay, so affirm it below. I know why I was given the mic. Okay, I know why I was given the microphone. Maybe before you were like, oh, I don't even like the sound of my own voice. Oh, is that what I sound like in a recording? Is that what I sound like in the studio? Whatever it is, you're like, no, I know now why I was handed the microphone. It was so I could slay. Drop mics all day. Okay, affirm it below. I slay. I drop mics all day. No one is censoring my bestie. No one. Okay? If you feel like going outside to the grocery store wearing a tutu, you're going to slay. If you want to wear some angel wings to the grocery store, you're going to slay. If you want to go wearing a freaking stinking wedding dress, you're going to slay. You are a trendsetter. Okay, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are impressive, you are flawless. People are so sprung on you right now. So, bestie, I know a lot of things are moving faster and faster for you right now because you're coming out of this stagnant, stuck fuckery. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Enjoy it. Really enjoy it. I know sometimes you guys are rushing off to work or rushing off to the next thing, but say you never go shopping. Enjoy that more. Slow down a little bit to really marinate in the success. Kind of like when the stagnant, stuck winter, this dusty energy comes in, it can't get out fast enough. When the happiness, cue the good stuff, comes in, just sit in it a little bit longer. Okay? Sit in that dressing room a little bit longer. Go on that showroom floor looking at cars. Take your time. You deserve the good stuff too. Now, there are a lot of people that have an attachment to you, okay? They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so infatuated with them. I got a crush on them. Oh my gosh, I wish they weren't married. They're so hot. I wish they weren't taken. Are they really in a relationship? Whatever it is, okay? You guys got people sprung. I love it, okay? Some of you guys have been working out a lot or starting to work out, and maybe you guys don't have to do a ton of working out for things to start feeling better, but this is, whoa, this is really helping you guys. So not only are you guys trend setting and slaying in that way, but you are also slaying in the way that you're getting swole. You are shifting your perspective and your spirituality and the way that you manifest and the way that you invest in yourself. You guys are starting to see the cheat codes to what makes you feel physically attractive. Is it the way that you do your makeup? Is it the way that you work out in the gym? Is it the food that you eat that's high vibrational? You're just seeing like, okay, these 3 things really make me feel good. So I'm going to keep working on that. Okay? There are some people that do feel rejected by you in this season. But this is only because they try to talk to you crazy or they try to come off too abrasive. And they're in their feels. They feel like you ripped their heart open. But some of them could have come at you sideways. But I'm getting a lot about people having a legitimate online attachment to you. So I don't know if you guys are influencers or online, but people grow fond of you quickly because of your transparency or because of your healed perspective. But just like a jellyfish, if they try to step on you or treat you like a doormat, they will get stung. You guys are going to start tapping into your imagination more. Some of you guys are my daydreamers. You guys could be a Pisces moon. Let me know in the comments if you are. Your imagination and creativity is supposed to be broadcasted. Your unpopular opinion is supposed to be broadcasted. This is something that you are supposed to be monetizing. And everything that you do has staying power because you don't give up. You keep trying. You keep going. You keep moving. You are a mastermind. Okay? Affirm it below. I am a galactic mastermind. You better go ask your friends. Go ask them. I have staying power. I am the truth serum. I am the walking wish fulfilled. I have people hypnotized by my light. Do you think it's easy to be on your toes at all times, especially in these shoes, okay, as a ballerina? You guys show people that you have control, that you have poise, that you have grace, that you are grounded, that talent and skill is required in the things that you do. Also repetition and discipline. You guys don't have to do the balancing act right now. It's time for you guys to enjoy. Okay, it's time for you guys to enjoy the things that you've been working on and all that you've endured. Some of you guys are humanitarian, you're really generous, you're noble, you're very compassionate, and you guys are always alleviating the suffering of others. It is time for your suffering to also be alleviated. You guys could feel like you are the lone wolf, the big bad lone wolf of the forest. Some of you guys could feel like you like traveling by yourself, driving by yourself, or you just love your freedom. Some of you guys are my heroic messengers, my star messengers, my fighting spirits that are always persevering, that are always brave and a champion for their cause. Either way, you guys are counting your blessings and enjoying the happy tears, enjoying the manifestations that you deserve. Okay, so remember, we have sudden wealth and great fortune. Those are things that are coming in for you. Wish fulfillment, that's coming in for you. There are some people being caught red-handed that have been trying to steal from you. And the way that you guys awaken others to do better in their life, it makes them feel like it's not a job. It makes them feel like it's not a task. They're like, oh my gosh, when I'm around collective, they make me feel like raising my vibration isn't like the worst thing ever. You guys have a really good way of explaining things. People just like being connected to you. I love this. Yes, we are the champions. Affirm it below. My pockets are full. My pockets are full and my tears are happy. Okay? My pockets are full and my tears are happy. Capiche? Yes, I am a galactic mastermind. So I'm seeing that somebody here is going to be doing a lot of swimming, changing their scent. The initials that I have for you guys is S, J, and W. The music that you listen to might be changing. Or you guys might be thinking about buying a stereo or like speakers or like surround sound. Somebody here is thinking about getting lip injections or Botox or some form of plastic surgery. Someone here is craving French fries. Okay, someone here is eating a lot of fruit. I love that. Okay, let me see what else I get for you guys. You are the all-seeing eye. See, even your third eye is blooming. Okay, you might be like, my third eye is also a late bloomer. It's fine. Okay, but it is blooming nonetheless. Hold on, guys. So maybe there's some things that you guys wanted to get done and you have like this creeping doubt. Like, no, if people know that I get Botox, they're going to be like, what is that? What'd you do that for? Bestie, people are already assuming the worst anyways, so you might as well do you, okay? People are already like calling you plastic, calling you this, saying things that are embellished and salacious, so you might as well do you, okay? The battlefield. Yeah. Don't tell people what you're doing because they're looking for reasons to be like, to be judging you. To be like, oh, if you were a light worker, you wouldn't be doing that. Oh, empaths don't do that. Or, oh, we work at a bank, and at a bank, we don't do that. Whatever it is. Nobody asked them. I cannot. I knew it. All right, guys, this is really, really, really important. So remember how I told you to enjoy what you deserve. Okay, enjoy the happy tears, because you know how they say time flies when we're having fun, and when things are terrible and stagnant, they can't, it's like being in jail. It just can't go fast enough. Okay, things are moving quicker than expected. So enjoy the good times, the cue, the good stuff. Enjoy that part because it is going to fly. I'm hearing an airplane. Bestie, you deserve this proper offering, but enjoy every minute, every morsel, okay? Comment down below. This is my proper offering and I'm enjoying every minute, every morsel. Okay? Look at this cake. For a charm, this looks pretty freaking stinking good. Okay? Look how cute that is. I love it. Enjoy every morsel. Okay, we got the watermelon, we got the pepper, we got the french fries, we got the chips. What else? We got a little cow, we got a little ducky, we got a turkey, and we got a cake. You guys are receiving an offer, a gift, a contribution, and you guys are also going to have a youthful glow. This is because of the things that you guys have been achieving. You guys are doing a lot of inner child healing. See how they have like these sparkles around them? This is helping you glow. Your inner child is thriving. Okay? Okay. Let's get you guys. Oh, your other angel numbers. 0505 and 0220. Unexpected shift. Divine intervention. Sudden challenges. Love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. You guys have been getting gentle nudges to do things different. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen to the gentle nudges, especially if you guys have been seeing 0505 or 555. You guys are getting that gentle nudge to step outside of the box. You guys are getting that gentle nudge to do it your way and to not have, new endeavors, no regrets. I tell you guys all the time, no regrets, new endeavors. 0220, act on your idea. Damn. Realistic and practical approach. This is a big confirmation because I didn't read your angel numbers or like what they meant. And then we have divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. Literally, what did I tell you guys? Your ambition, your cooperation, your patience, your divine timing, your discipline is all playing a part in the happy tears and in you enjoying every moment. You're taking a different approach and it's realistic and practical. So you guys could be seeing 0220. Did I read that right? 0220 or 222. So get ready to receive, but act on your idea. Okay, we have to also take action towards our ideas. Okay, I'm going to get an angel number for you guys and then we'll get some love advice. Whoa, we got 664. Okay, I'm going to put this right here for you guys. If anyone wants to drop it down below, and I will read it out loud. Oh, thank you. Somebody said in the beginning of the live, thank you whoever donated at the beginning of the live stream. And thank you whoever said something like, I don't know what I would do without you. And that, like, I appreciate you guys. I'm here to help in any way. I'm so grateful for you guys. Okay. We have some romantic messages. Someone is going to be going deeper. I feel like it's you guys. I feel like maybe you don't really like being vulnerable with people, or you're very careful, or you're very like weary of this. You know what I mean? And you're starting to realize that when you let yourself go deeper into your thoughts of the person that you care about, this is for relationships, you can feel your heart opening. So you guys are going through a heart activation. Your heart is opening, and there was something that you shut out or shut down a long time ago with romance, love, and intimacy. And what you guys are going to be doing is realizing the person that you're with could be making you long for these things again. So there's something being activated within you. You guys could be a life path 6 or a life path 9 for those of you guys in relationships. Okay. For those of you in relationships, okay, my healthy relationships, and then I'll get into situationships and singles. Your connection is intense. You guys have a lot of chemistry. There's something you guys are prepping for. You're prepping for a new asset, prepping for making your family bigger, prepping. There's something you're prepping for, and if you're like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What's going on? What's going on? I'm getting that your answer is this is going places. You will receive that, but divine timing is at play. So don't be impatient. Keep putting in the work, keep adapting, and keep tapping into your desire and passion because you will be impressed with how this comes in. Okay? I'm getting that Spirit wants to tell you there's no games. Divine timing is important, and you will see that when it takes place. That in this relationship, whatever you two were gearing up for, you're going to be like, this was worth the wait. Okay? Whatever this is, you're going to be like, whatever the heavens are concocting, okay? Whatever the spirit realm is concocting, you're going to be like, this was worth the wait. I love that for you guys. Okay. It might have something to do with a home. All right, let's get into singles or situationships. Whatever Spirit gives me first. The others. Okay. Some of you guys might be really artistic or creative. And however you guys do that, if you guys are in a situationship or you feel like you're in a toxic relationship, this person not committing to you and putting you in a constant love triangle and making you think that they're a choice, or making you think that you're a choice, really affects with your money. Really affects your money, your creativity, your talents. So I don't know if they just put you in a third party situation. But I'm definitely getting that this person is playing games. And you are going to graduate from moving on from people like this. Okay, so if you feel like it's been hard to let go of this ex that you've been on, off with, if you feel like it's been hard to let go of this person that is always finessing you and they're always pulling you back in and you're always falling for it, you are going to advance by passing this test. This toxic relationship is also part of your initiation. I feel like every time we leave a toxic relationship, especially in love, we are in for a treat. We are in for an elevation. And I tell you guys all the time, if Bobby or Becky, the fuckboy, the thirsty, the dusty, whoever is in the doorway, how is the right one supposed to come through? If they're seriously standing in the way, we are saving it for a real one. Affirm it below. I am saving it for a real one. If they're like, oh, I left my PlayStation here, you're like, and okay. So for some of you guys, that could be just how everyone in your family dates. That could be, there's some type of culture to it. That could be how everyone at your work dates, everyone in your friend circle dates, whoever. You're like, this doesn't work for me anymore. This person's a straight clown. I love you guys. Okay, let's see what is going on for those that are single. Okay. You guys are enjoying being single. I'm seeing that, yeah, there are some suitors. There are some people admiring you, but you're really enjoying going on trips or just doing your own thing, going shopping, not having to answer to anybody or not having to tell anybody what you're spending your money on. Maybe for a while you were like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship. And you're just starting to see like if people at like right off the rip are, I love you. You're like, hold up. We just met. Okay. We just met 5 minutes ago. It's not love quite yet. And so we have hippie vibes. You guys would be like, no, I just want to be free. Because that person is going to be clingy. They're going to be holding on to me and dragging me down. And you're, for once, seeing like, I just trust myself. And I know that, yeah, they might be really nice, but they're not the person for me. And I'm not going to let somebody else control me. Okay. But I'm getting that there's a lot of people that are crushing on you and you have a lot of playful connections right now. So singles, enjoy your playful connections because you're like this. You're like, I'm saving room. Who are you? Oh, you love me? Oh, okay. You're that little girl that's like, you love me? You love me? You love me? There are a lot of people that love you right now. My singles ready to mingle. They're like, I love you. I love you, girl. I love you, boy. You're like, you love me? Mm-hmm. You love me? You love me? You love me? I'm dying. Enjoy the harmony of being a free spirit. There's going to be a lot of people that love you. You want to know why? They're attracted to the fact that you're like, space, hold up, back up, space, hold on. They're like, what? So because you're like creating all this space, they're like, well, let me in there. I'm sorry. You cannot just come into the sandbox. This is my sandbox. You're going to have to stand right there or take a number. And so people are really liking that. They're hypnotized by that. They find it electric. They find you youthful. They find you as a free spirit, empowering. It's just very attractive. Yes, your personal bubble. I'm finally enjoying being single every day, to be honest. Yes, that is what I'm getting for you guys. You are going to do single like you're doing it big. So say you guys like watching like Sex in the City, whatever your favorite like single type of show is. You're like, you know what? Why don't I just embrace it instead of fighting it and being like, I should be married yesterday or I should have been moved in with my person yesterday. You're just going to count your blessings that you have stability, that you're doing okay. I think it's a blessing to not have to need somebody. I've been in relationships in the past where it's like we have to live together. We have to pay bills together. It's like the glorified roommate. And you guys are like, I'm so glad that I don't have to do that. So why am I going to jump towards that if they're not the right person? Okay, we've all been there. We've all done that where we're stuck with somebody because we got bills to pay or we have things all connected or even married. And so you guys are going to do being a free spirit in a very big way. Okay, so this is what you're freaking gnats. This is what you guys are gearing up for. You're like, oh, okay, that's an omen. This gnat landed right here where it says all-seeing eye. I got it. Do not switch your perspective. Do not get mad at your own perspective. Do not sabotage your own perspective because there are people that are trying to like tug on your energy in a very parasitic way because they do love you and they do want to be in a relationship, and you guys have kind of like moved past that because you're gearing up for greatness. This is your iconic elevation. So people are really seeing you as a superstar right now. But yeah, whoever this is, they're going to like steal your joy by wanting to know everything, wanting to FaceTime all the time, wanting to just like, when are you coming to visit? When are we going to see each other? When are we going to go out? You're just like, give me some space. Like, so people might be thinking like, oh, what you're doing is unconventional. And you're like, I don't care. I don't have any hassles right now. I don't have any hassles. So don't let anybody provoke you with their codependent nature. Do not let anybody provoke you into an argument. Like, keep doing it your way. justice. Okay? There is justice coming through for everyone. Okay? Everyone. Your life is playing out like a movie. And people are starting to see, oh, I shouldn't have messed with them. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have talked to them like that. Cue the fairy tale. People are like, oh, they're too good to be true. The scales are being balanced. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed your love messages. Like, the scales are being balanced for you. Next on the docket is Patreon and members only. Okay? You guys have messages coming out soon. I'm going to take some time off. Thank you, Miss Sassafras. Grand Rising. Wow, I never get this card. I've only gotten it for you guys once. We have Grand Rising. Everyone affirm it below. Grand Rising. It's a new day for you, bestie. We got Kundalini Awakening, Spiritual Forces, Tantric. You are a feisty, sexual, exotic, like, cue the happy tears. I cannot. You guys got people hypnotized. They're just like, I want to watch the sunset with them. You're the walking love spell. They're addicted to your light. So keep creating space. There is some parasitic energy around you that you do not have to put up with if you do not want to. Wow. So that just shows me, like, you guys are going to be feeling more confident. Like, maybe normally you guys would be easily embarrassed. Okay, maybe normally you'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Well, I just want to hide under a rock. Where do I go? And you're just like, you know what? Whatever. Doesn't mean I'm not an adult. Doesn't mean I'm not awesome. It just means I'm maturing. Okay, you are emotionally maturing because your point of view is shifting. Certain endings are inevitable. Just enjoy being you. Enjoy this change. Enjoy this new outlook. Enjoy this breakthrough. Enjoy this new car you're looking at. Enjoy these new manifestations. Enjoy your new law of attraction techniques. Your prayers that are being answered. Affirm it below. My prayers are being answered. I am the real deal. Duh. That's so awesome. Yeah, there are some people that are a little bit intimidated, that kind of want to, like, knock you down to size, but you can't be bothered right now. You're really trying to embrace being happy because there's too many other times where you're dealing with upheavals. So you're really trying to enjoy not having setbacks. You're really trying to enjoy things moving forward. Okay, because you guys could be coming out of these setbacks. You could just literally be days out of these setbacks, days out of these upheavals, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to embrace the gears changing. I'm gearing up for greatness. Affirm it below. I am gearing up for greatness. My elevation is iconic. I'm kind of a big deal. We have, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That's how people see you. They're like, no, collective is mine. That's my sunshine. I'm not sharing it with you. Okay? Then we have life is great, beautiful, live, love, laugh, and trust. I love that for you guys. I love you too. I'm seeing that you guys are, anybody that's on demon time, they're going to be so disappointed with not getting access to you. That's what just fell on the floor. And I see that as like a hidden enemy. There are some demonic forces that are really trying to make you see different, and they can't. They can't. What you're unlocking is destined for you, and they will not be able to get access. They'll keep getting the passcode wrong. You're like, bounce. Peace. Okay, so if you guys are on members only, you guys have content coming out soon. And if you guys are on Patreon, okay, Make sure you guys have gotten your votes in and to drop in the comments on Patreon what you want to see, because that can be used as wifey's choice. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Continue to breathe fire and on life and every connection and every endeavor, because people are really drawn to you and you're going to be like, you know what? I do deserve this. I see why my purpose is important. I see why these people are drawn to me. I see why what I stand on and what I speak on is important. It's my turn to have the W. Okay, affirm it below. It is my turn to have the W. I'm saving it for a real one. Okay? Thank you to my moderators. Thank you, Savage Queen. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Victoria, Goddess, Jadzia. I hope I said that right. Nicole, Nisi, Serena, bless you too. GT, thank you. Jojo, you're welcome. Thank you, Shania. Thank you, Andrew R. I love seeing you guys. Thank you, Glam with Jaylene. Yes, it is your turn to have the W, Abby and Jaylene. Thank you, Jazzy. Thank you, Hip Chick. I love reading your guys' comments. Okay, so don't get mad, but I'm like 2 or 3 days behind on comments, but I will catch up because I love connecting with you guys. It's like it's one of the best parts of my job. I look forward to reading your guys' comments. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, these messages are timeless and there's a playlist for everything and you can shuffle always for divine guidance. If you are on Patreon, you get everything ad-free. You have access to the entire library as long as you are a member, and it is only $11.11 US monthly. And that is the cheapest out of any service I've ever offered. Okay, when I did private readings, they were $75 to $100 for 20 minutes. And that was because I really didn't have the time to do them. My Patreon, I put a lot of love into it in giving you guys in-depth and personal messages where I channel messages for a smaller audience. So enjoy that. Links are below. I just love you guys. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell. Duh. You do not want to miss out. You guys know I'll be posting sporadically because my life's a little crazy. All right? And yeah. Chug some Red Bull. You were doing your nails. I know I wanted to try out duck nails. So I was like, this is very millennial. Okay, some duck nails. That sounds good. It's like, let's try that. And I showed my nail tech this inspo pic and she pulled it off. I was like, wow, it looks just like the picture. Okay, because I was just playing it modest and cute. I was just doing like short white nails for a while because you guys know I always have like the clackers, and I was like, I want to do something that's still like clacking but like a little toned down but like still like glowing, you know? Yes. Oh my gosh, the strawberry Red Bull apricot, so good. So good. For my workaholics, okay? A lot of people like Alani. I don't know. I want to like certain energy drinks, but I just can't, because if it tastes like equal or sweet and low, like if it has that aftertaste, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I'll just try to like be moderate in my sugar intake, but I just don't like equal, and I don't like, you know what I mean? Things that are like zero sugar. But I tried them and I tried to like them, and I just ended up giving them to my brother-in-law. I was like, here, these are really popular. Take these, because it tastes like equal to me. But they look so good. I hate when everyone's like, this is awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try it. And then I'm like, damn it. I love coffee. Love it, love it, love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to hop up out of here, start my weekend. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.